following is a TTC Uncle Lou News special report.
Mavs are going to take the home games. They're going to go into Houston. 3-2, walk into Toyota Center. Shit all over the fucking mouth. And prove for the Mavs to the better team.
Good morning, Uncle Lou here. Thanks for watching. I'm very excited about today's interview. I'm sure most of you are too. If you follow me on Twitter, then you probably saw my tweet earlier, but very special guest today, the one and only Captain Jackass. Now, most of you guys know who he is. While as of right now, I guess he's not officially in the TTC. I know a lot of you guys still follow him because he makes some amazing sports videos. Of course, he's a huge Dallas Mavericks fan. They're involved in a playoff series right now with the Houston Rockets. Not going too well, which means his videos are going really well. But we're going to talk about all that and a lot more today here on Uncle Lou News. But Captain Jackass, sir, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and how did you become a Mavs fan? Are you from Dallas area, or did you come about being a Mavs fan some other way?
All right, well, thanks for having me on, Lou. Good morning. And Captain Jackass is basically a persona I've been doing for years now. On Xbox, I had an account, Captain Jackass. I used to build websites and just throw people on the websites under Captain Jackass, and I brought it out to Twitter and YouTube. And, it's been working well so far, and the one thing I can talk better than anything else is basketball. So decided to do that, and it's been going pretty good. I've been a Mavericks fan for about 10 years now. I've been a Mavericks fan since I was about maybe 8 or 9 years old, actually 12 years in. Been 12 years, and I'm not from the Dallas area. I'm from the Midwest. And where I'm from, I don't have the ability to pick teams because I don't have any teams where I live. So I pick teams that I like at the time. And when I was 8 years old, I loved the Mavericks. I still love them today.
Well, that's great. For anybody that's seen your videos, I mean, you're obviously a diehard fan. And like I said, for those of us that are in the TTC, that's something that's really easy to understand. We have a lot of the same reactions that you have to a loss. Not all of us film those reactions, but, I know I can speak for myself. I personally have destroyed property. I remember throwing a bicycle in the middle of the street one time. I punched holes in the wall.
Oh, my God.
We've all been there. But you made the decision to film your reactions and put them on YouTube. Now, these videos, and I'm going to post a couple of highlights at the end of this interview, just in case no one has seen you, so they can get an idea of what it's like. Because if you're not subbed to Captain Jackass, you really need to. I promise you will laugh at these videos. But now, I'm sure you get some people, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, that will accuse you of making up that anger or reaction just to get views on YouTube. Now, I'm a lifelong sports fan. I live and breathe Georgia Bulldogs football, so I completely understand what it's like when your team loses, especially in your case now with the Mavs being in the playoffs. Believe me, I get it. But I'm sure you have some people that accuse you of doing it just for views or just for subs or whatever. But tell us in your own words, is that your legitimate reaction? Because these videos are posted usually within 20 or 30 minutes after the game ending.
Right.
So tell us in your own words whether or not these are your legitimate reactions to the game, or if you are, in fact, just putting on for views.
It is, without a doubt, my legitimate reaction. I have had people tell me that, too. I've had people accuse me of that, and you know what? I don't listen to them because I can't make up what I'm doing. There's two things in the world that bug me. It's when I get caught by trains, because where I live, it's unbelievable the amount of trains I get caught by, and when my Mavericks don't do good. Now, in the regular season, when the Mavericks lose, I don't go out and make these videos, but it's a playoff time, and I put my heart and soul into this team and all the stuff I talked this year, and this is exactly the result I get. So it makes me look like a fool. I'm very passionate about my basketball, about my sports, and if anything, those videos are therapeutic. When I make those videos, I'm pissed off about my team. I'm very pissed, and after the video, I feel a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, reading through the comments on your videos, of course, you get tons and tons of Rocket fans that comment on your videos and, aha, you retard, and, that's what, that kind of thing. But you have an awful lot of Rockets fans, an awful lot of the Rockets fans that comment on your videos that actually give you respect for what you do. They compliment you. And, I've read comments that, oh, this guy is obviously passionate for his team and I can respect that and blah, blah, blah. So of course, some of the things you say are, get under the skin of a lot of Rockets fans. You pick on certain players and things like that. But I think overall, the Rockets fans actually respect your passion that you have for the team. And I think you've gained some fans I think Captain Jackass has some fans that are Houston Rockets fans.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Throughout the course of the year, this just started out as me, 20, 30 subscribers, and out of nowhere, I got all these people, and I'd say it's about half and half. I got, half the people want my head because they get very upset about the things I say about James Harden and their coach. Yeah. The other half are offering me a beer if I ever go down to Houston.
Right.
So I made a lot of friends this year, man. Like M. Cougs, I retweet that guy. He's a great guy. So this is just what we do on Twitter, Mavs and Rockets. It's the Bears and the Packers of basketball for me.
Right. Well, I have asked you before about officially joining the TTC. Now, most people, in fact, I can't think of anybody in the TTC who's not a football fan. Now, there are lots of TTCers who also rep basketball teams, baseball teams, hockey teams, but I can't think of anybody in the TTC, and I'm by no means a TTC expert. I've had one season in the TTC, but do you have a football team that you would be willing to make videos for?
I do. I have been a St. Louis Rams fan. That was the first team I ever became a fan of. 5 years old. Yeah, it's been a very long time. Been a Rams fan my whole life. And I'll admit, I'm more passionate about basketball than I am football. But I do love my Rams. I don't like to admit it because they're one of the worst teams ever. They went 8-8. 8-8 is like the best record in 10 years. And what happened was I saw T. Kirk repping the Jaguars. And the minute I saw him repping the Jaguars, I'm like, there's no reason I can't rep the Rams.
That's right.
Because if this dude can go out there and talk about the Jaguars, then I can go out and talk about the Rams.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Now, off the top of my head, I can only think of one other person right now who reps the Rams, and their YouTube name, I believe, is SoCal Rams fan. So I'm assuming they live in Southern California or from Southern California. So the Rams could definitely use some help in the TTC, that's for sure. Of course, there's plenty of Cowboys video makers. There's plenty of Eagles video makers, a couple of Giants video makers, Falcons, Saints, San Francisco 49ers, Patriots. But the Rams could definitely use some help. And like I said, I'm by no means a TTC expert, but I would love to see you making some football videos this fall. If nothing else, it would get you through the downtime during the basketball off season.
Exactly.
I think you have a lot to offer the TTC. Your video style is amazing. There's no doubt about that. It's just unbelievable. I mentioned before, but you guys have got to go sub this guy up. I'm going to leave a link in the description to his channel. You can go check him out. And at the end of this interview, there will be a clip for you to watch so you can get an idea of what this guy's about. Now, Captain Jackass, rumor is that you're also a wrestling fan. Is that correct, sir?
That is absolutely correct, Uncle Lou.
All right. Well, of course, Lou Jr., which you all know and love, he's also a big wrestling fan. Uncle Lou's a wrestling fan, too. I think I've told this story before, but of course I grew up watching wrestling like everybody else. I'm a little older than you, I think, Captain Jackass. I grew up with Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant and Junkyard Dog and those guys. But even into my high school years and college years, when WCW and Monday Night Raw were having their Monday Night Wars back and forth, I started watching wrestling again. Then I did quit watching wrestling for, 10 or 12 years or so, from the time I was in my early 20s till about 6 months ago. Lou Jr. got into wrestling. And I decided, I'd start watching it. At first, I said, well, I'll just start watching it so we'll have something, to do together or whatever. But wrestling's like a soap opera. Once you watch one episode, you're hooked. And I have been hooked since I started watching it about 6 months ago. So now we tweeted back and forth earlier. And Lou Jr. would love to ask you a couple of wrestling questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
You think you're up for that, sir? All right, let me go get him. I'll edit this
I'm more than up for it, Uncle Lou.
I'm going to go get him.
All right.
Lou Jr. Here. Hold on. Don't go over there. Okay. All right, come on, Lou Jr.
Oh, yeah, I got a mask like that too back here.
All right, we're back here with Lou Jr., which of course is a big wrestling fan, as all three of us are. Lou Jr., this is Uncle Lou's YouTube friend, Captain Jack Leg. Say hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lou Jr.
And Lou Jr. has a couple of wrestling questions for you, and I might have one or two as well. So, Lou Jr., I'm going to turn it over to you, sir.
What's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler, I got two of them. Number one's The Rock. Big Rock fan, specifically when he had the sideburns and he was in the corporation. I liked him as a bad guy, and then I'm a big fan of Daniel Bryan, too. Pretty upset he's not our champion right now, but he'll be a champion once again soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the arms.
Yes.
Yes. Lou Jr. loves Daniel Bryan. That's one of his favorites. Lou Jr. likes Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and Dolph Ziggler? Are those probably your favorites?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cena's team.
Yeah. And now tomorrow there's a pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, and Seth Rollins is fighting Randy Orton for the championship. So, let's see. Captain Jack Leg, give your prediction. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. This is a cage match, and Randy Orton's not allowed to use the RKO. Who's going to win?
Even though the cage match is to keep people out, it seems like the only thing the cage does is let people in. So I got Jamie Noble or J&J Security going in there and some sort of screw job, and I got Seth Rollins coming out the champion.
And what about you, Lou Jr.? Seth Rollins or Randy Orton? Who's going to win?
Randy Orton.
Oh, Randy Orton. So we have a differing opinion here. Lou Jr., of course, going with the good guy who normally does. I guess I'm gonna break the tie here, and I also think Seth Rollins will retain the title. And Lou Jr., since you're a big John Cena fan, we'll pick the John Cena versus Rusev. This is a Russian chain match where you have to, I guess the two guys are tied together with a chain. And to win this match, you have to incapacitate your opponent and touch all four corners, one after the other to win the match. So, Lou Jr., you'll go first this time. John Cena versus Rusev. Who wins?
I really don't know, but I think John Cena's going to win because he beat Rusev at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with John Cena.
Yeah. I'm with you. I completely agree, 100%.
Well, it should be a good pay-per-view. I'm excited. We're going to watch it. And any other matches you want to talk about, Lou Jr.? The Diva. Lou Jr. wants to talk about the Divas. Who's your favorite Diva, Lou Jr.?
AJ Lee.
AJ Lee, she quit. She retired.
Yeah.
Gotta pick a new one. You gotta pick a new one now. Paige?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he likes Paige. I like Paige, too.
Yeah, I'm with Paige. There's really no one else. Paige is probably the best one they got. I kind of like Nikki Bella, but I ain't gonna admit it. I like that dance.
Yeah, she's been champion forever, though. I'm ready to see her lose. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see that soon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the divas are definitely the most exciting part. I tell Lou Jr. all the time, the wrestling is for the little boys, and the divas are for the big boys. That's why Daddy watches, for the divas. All right. Well, say bye, Lou Jr.
Goodbye.
Say see you later.
See you later.
Have a good morning.
See you, Lou Jr.
Good morning.
All right.
Good morning, Lou Jr. You too.
All right, you can go back in, buddy. Well, that was Lou Jr. breaking down all the wrestling action for you coming up tomorrow on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. He's been either playing with his wrestling men or playing the wrestling video game pretty much all day today. He's got two cousins over spending the night with him in there. Yeah, they're in there playing wrestling now.
Yeah, that's a life.
But anyway, let's get back to this interview here now. What would you say, what's been your most popular video? Which video has gotten the most views?
With, crazy enough, today, the new video, I'm Sick to My Stomach, officially got more views than my first ever video in the car where I tried wearing the mask, but you can't drive with a mask on. That might have been my best one, but I'm Sick to My Stomach is now the #1 video. I think about to get 12,000 views in under a week.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'll attach some of that to the end of this interview so people can get a look at it. Now, let's talk about this mask for a minute. And actually, before we talk about the mask that you have on now, this is not the original mask you were wearing even 2-3 weeks ago. It was a similar mask, I know, but it was blue. So tell us how the mask came to be and what happened to that original mask for the people that haven't been following your videos.
That's a great question because I'm getting a lot of people telling me I'm an idiot for wearing a red mask when I'm a Mavericks fan. So I'd love to explain this.
Yeah.
I started out doing my videos wearing a blue mask just like this, and I was so confident that the Mavericks were going to beat the Rockets in their 4th game this year, not the playoffs, but the one before the playoffs. I said, Rockets fans, I'll put the blue mask on the line and I'll replace it with the red one. And in typical Mavericks fashion this season, they lost by like 10 or something. Got killed that game. Wasn't very competitive from what I remember. It might have been. But that was that. And then I ordered a mask like this on Amazon. It never came in, so I had to order it again. And in the meantime, I had that Hulk mask. I had that supervillain one. So it was a mess. But I finally got the right one, and I made sure I write Mavs in 6. But they lost the 3 games, so it's not going to happen. I got to change that.
Yeah, going to be hard for them to win in 6. They need to win the next 4. But yeah, so you even made a video getting rid of that blue mask, and I think you threw it in a creek or something or a river.
Yeah, it was a river, and I thought the river was going to take it away. I thought it was going to be very scenic, the river just taking the mask downstream, and it just sank to the bottom, and that's what happened. It wasn't very spectacular like I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Well, the red mask does look good on you, sir. It is kind of ironic, like you mentioned. You're playing the Rockets, which is the team you love to hate. Of course, their colors are red, and you have to wear a red mask on video and trash the Rockets. So it is pretty funny, but it is what it is, I guess. But anyway,
that's all you can say about that.
Yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys, but thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm going to link a description to Captain Jackass's channel, or link to his channel in the description below this video. Click over there and just watch a couple of his last video. If all you do is watch his last couple since the playoffs started, you won't be disappointed. Sub this guy up. Let him know that you want to see him in the TTC come football season. We're always looking for new people, new blood, new meat. New victims, as it were. Of course, I don't participate in the NFL TTC as far as making videos about it. Now, I go back and forth in the comments section with a lot of the NFL guys, especially during the off season when it's non-football videos. But the the TTC is an exciting place to be during football season for sure. And we'd love to see Captain Jackass take a spot there. So let him know in the comments section, either of this video or go over to his channel and comment on some of his videos that you want to see him making some football videos this fall. I think that's about all I have. Captain Jackass, I'll give you the last word, sir.
I got something for you, Uncle Lou. How pissed off is Frank Gambler going to be when he sees this video? Me and you are his two #1 enemies. He hates us.
Well, yeah, Frank Gambler, of course, can't get out of his own way for whatever reason. Now, of course, I hardly knew Frank Gambler a month ago. He made a video, and sometimes I'll comment on people's videos with this stupid Lou rating that I do, where, you know, if I really like the video, I might give it 4 out of 5 Lou's or something like that. And for whatever reason, I don't even remember his video, but I rated it 2 out of 5 Lou's. It was the first communication I'd ever had with this guy, and it completely set him off. He takes the Lou rating more seriously than the Oscars or the Grammys or Siskel and Ebert or any of these people, and it has completely set him off. Of course, he's been stalking me ever since then. And I know he has a fondness for you as well, sir. So congratulations. We do have that in common. You're right. And, yeah, this is probably his worst nightmare, Uncle Lou and Captain Jackass on the same video together. But, Frank Gambler,
I don't really know what I did to the guy.
Well, yeah, who knows? It could be everything or it could be nothing. But he does watch all my videos. It's his favorite thing to do. About 5 minutes after this video is uploaded, there will be one thumbs down. That'll be from Frank Gambler.
Yeah.
So maybe we can give Frank Gambler a message from Captain Jackass and Uncle Lou. Frank Gambler, sir, thanks for watching, and have a great day, sir.
Yeah, fuck off, Frank. Sick of seeing you grabbing my comment section. I don't know what I did to you, but this guy completely set him off. I didn't give him a rating either. He just came one day talking about I'm an orphan and he's going to eat my mother's intestines or some crazy crap. Enough, Frank.
He has several go-to lines. He'll call you a cockroach, talk about your mother, you know, that you're a maggot, you're a deadbeat, that kind of thing. Those are his go-to lines. Yep, his favorites. But yeah, he's a big Uncle Lou fan, a big Captain Jackass fan. So everybody watching, be sure and tell Frank Gambler that Uncle Lou and Captain Jackass said hello. That would be great. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Captain Jackass, thank you for your time. I know you're a very, very, very busy and super important person, especially during playoff season. Yeah. Good luck to your Mavs tomorrow, sir. Hopefully they can avoid the sweep and at least make the series a little bit interesting for you. So Uncle Lou will be pulling for the Mavs tomorrow since I don't really have a dog in the fight. And with that being said, we're going to end the interview now. Thanks for watching, and everyone, please have a good morning.
Tough outing for the Mavs tonight, no doubt about it. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's, I left my fucking window open, and the water's all in my fucking car, and, the Mavericks didn't win tonight, if you heard. Mavericks definitely didn't win tonight. Motherfucker! This fucking team! You realize how much I support you? All the shit I've been through all year? Look what's on my fucking forehead! Mavs in 6! Mavs in 6! And when I said Mavs in 6, goddammit, I meant Mavs in 6. Hey, looks like Dallas is taking them to 7 now, huh, Rockets fans? Gonna be a close series. Looks like Dallas is taking them to 7. Mavericks. At the end of every fucking quarter, why can't this team get stopped? Huh? At the end of the second quarter, they gave up more points than they fucking did in the last 10. Why do they do this? Why can't they play solid defense for another minute? Tyson Chandler, Dr. N1. All you fucking did tonight was foul people and they made an N1! Fuck! Tyson Chandler, you were the worst fucking player in the team tonight. What the fuck were you doing out there? I feel so bad for Al-Farouq Aminu. That guy fucking tried his ass off. Making sure the camera still works because his fucking iPhone doesn't like to record. He worked his ass off tonight, and I fucking love Al-Farouq Aminu. Watch him walk away from this bullshit. Watch him walk away from this mess, and watch Cuba not pay him. Oh my god. You know, I'm mentally destroyed. I'm mentally gone. That wiped everything out of me, that game tonight. All these months, this is the last year of defending this team, and this is what they do. Monte Ellis wasn't feeling it tonight, and yeah, okay, he had 30 points or something like that. He wasn't feeling it, but what? Dirk needs to take that last shot. I don't care if he's wide open for a layup. Monte is. Dirk needs to take that last shot. And the rain is so perfect for what's going on right now. This is how I feel inside me. And I was absolutely certain James Harden was going to go out here and have another poor-ass shooting night. His first field goal in the fourth quarter came in Game 3. And Rockets fans, you need to fucking relax. You need to relax. Because James Harden is not a playoff caliber player. One fucking game. Who the fuck cares? Dirk Nowitzki made a career out of this shit. You want to say James Harden fouled him? Yeah, of course he fucking fouled him. He knocked him in the back. I don't care if Dirk was flimsy. James Harden, what the fuck was he doing then? Oh, was he contesting the shot when he fucking hit Dirk in the back? No, he wasn't. James Harden shouldn't have touched him. He shouldn't have touched him, and then maybe I'd agree with you, but he hit him in the back. And you're gonna fucking complain to me when before that Tyson Chandler gives him an N1. Fuck off, you fucking hypocrites! I fucking hate all of you! I love some of you, I ain't gonna give names. I love some of you. Oh my god! They should have won this game tonight! There's no reason they shouldn't have! And I always gotta move this mask. I look like a fucking idiot and a fucking asshole. But hey, happy old captain. Mavs going to 7, right? Mavs going to 7. They're gonna take Houston to 7 and win. They're gonna take Houston to 7 and win the fucking thing. Am I right, Mavericks fans, huh? Huh? Should I go to bed for you once again, Mark Cuban? Because you clearly don't give a fuck about anything I have to say or anything we have to say. Rick Carlisle, you tried your best to make adjustments, so let me tell you something, you fucking moron. 3 games too late. Fuck you! Fuck you! I was so enthusiastic. I was so hyped up in that first half. And you guys want me to sit here and yell for 5 minutes, and I will. I will yell about what I'm mad about, and too little, too late from the Mavericks. The Rockets fans, you need to realize that this series is a tainted series victory, and it is still your second victory, first-round exit. Your second first-round exit in 20 years, and that's nothing to be proud of. We'll keep moving forward, Mavericks fans. We ride and die together, and you know what, this isn't the end of the season, but we had one hell of a year, and I love all you guys. Mavs in 6, I'm gonna get a pen and put 7 on there, because I never lose faith in my team. Rockets fans, I know you're new to the crew. Some of you have been around there forever, but a lot of you just catch on the Rockets bandwagon. You'll learn a little bit about adversity when your team gets fucking wrecked in whatever round they move on to. Go Mavs, baby.